Do you ever wonder how you can make your emails sound more like you, especially when you're using AI to generate those emails for you? I'm sure you're leaning a lot more into ChatGPT than you ever have before, especially with your email writing. But it's still sounding robotic, and you find yourself spending a lot of time editing those emails to make it sound more like you. Well, fear no more. We have a solution for you. I'm going to break it down for you today. It's using a platform called Notebook LM. Check it out. All right, so using Notebook LM, if you go to notebooklm.google, you can find this tool. And what Notebook LM does essentially is pigeonholes content for you in a way where you can basically create these little buckets of content, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's PDFs, documents, blogs, all this type of content, and keep it all kind of consolidated in different buckets. So if you have specific questions or you're looking for information from one of these buckets, it's very easy to pull that information. Very difficult to explain, easier to show. So here's an example. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to find my own brand voice, because what I want to do is essentially I want to be able to use a specific custom GPT to write my emails for me. Okay. And in this case here, what I did was I grabbed tons of different YouTube videos that I've created. I've grabbed podcast episodes I've been on. I've added different documents to give it all the knowledge it needs to know about myself and the way I talk and the way I speak. So now that it possesses this knowledge, I can go ahead and ask Notebook LM or prompt it with this and hopefully give me a really strong answer. Let's see what happens. I have not tested this yet. I'm testing it here for the first time. This is the prompt. Analyze the speaking style, tone, and language patterns used by Jason in the provided YouTube videos. Based on this analysis, create a grammar and style guide that enables AI to generate text that mimics Jason's natural speaking voice, including common phrases, sentence structure, and overall conversation flow. I'm using 12 sources for this. Let's see what it can do. It's now going through all of those 12 sources to come up with an answer. And here I got the answer. I don't think we need to read through it all, but essentially I do want to check it out. Based on the analysis of my speaking style, tone, and language patterns across the provided YouTube video transcriptions, here is a grammar and style guide to enable AI to generate text that mimics his natural speaking voice. All right, it gives me overall tone and persona, enthusiastic and passionate, breaks it down, gives examples of things that I've said, which is cool, helpful and educational. All right, direct and clear, informal and conversational. I like that because whenever I'm writing emails, I always try to make my emails pretty informal. Naturally, AI prefers it to be more professional, even when I ask it to not be as professional. So that is good. Part 2, language patterns and word choice. So it's going to use words that I typically use. It's not going to use words like delve and realm and unlock because I don't use those words on a regular basis. Rhetorical questions. Okay. Storytelling and examples. Yep. I definitely do a lot of storytelling and examples in my podcast. Direct address. All right, you guys. Okay, this is great. This is awesome. Sentence and structure flow, varied sentence length, starting with conjunctions. This is awesome. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just grab this content verbatim. I am going to put it into a document. And now that it's in that document, I'll just put Jason Hunt brand voice. All right. Now that I have this document in there, I can go ahead and file. I'm going to download it. Awesome. Now, once I've downloaded that, what I'm going to go and do now, I'm going to head on over to ChatGPT, and this is my personal ghostwriter. This is the GPT that I use for all of my email editing, all of my creation of social media posts. I spend a lot of time editing the outputs that come from my personal ghostwriter, so I want to enhance it. What am I going to do? I'm going to feed it. I'm going to feed that document I just created into the knowledge section of my personal ghostwriter GPT. Simply upload files. There it is. Fantastic. So now anytime I go to ask my personal ghostwriter to rewrite an email, or it's naturally going to use the code interpreter and data analysis and the knowledge section of the GPT to write content that sounds like me. There's other tricks that you can use, other documents you can add to your GPT to make it sound more like you. In this case here, I've dropped actually a book that I wrote, the entire transcription of that book. I've also added some templates that I've done for emails. along with some copywriting of things I've written, blogs I've written, and stuff like that. These are all elements that you can feed into it. Also, another element you can add to it is a personal brand profile. These are a series of questions that I've answered. Questions such as, how would you describe your professional journey and identity? Questions like life-shaping event. Describe a life event outside of work that significantly shaped who you are today. Values and traditions. What values or traditions from your upbringing do you hold dear and try to pass on? All of these questions I have put onto a document. I've answered on a document. So the AI has more of an understanding on who I am and what matters to me. Now, if you want access to those questions, just send me an email, jason@merge.ca, or comment below. Happy to provide you with a list of those questions. All right. So if you want to learn how to get your emails and content to sound more like you, then you're definitely going to probably want to give this video a watch again. But check out my own social, check out my copy. If you're emailing me, you might see this as well. But I like to lean into my custom GPT that sounds more like me, just to build efficiency. I'm trying to reduce the amount of tedious and monotonous things I do on a daily basis as much as possible. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give a like and subscribe and drop a comment below. Love to hear what you think. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.